figure out how to lock the white balance one of these days. Sorry. Oh my. Spilled something on my laptop. Near the keyboard. Anyway, a lot going through my head right now. I'm not doing entirely well. In a lot of pain. In a depressive cycle. Bipolar, if you weren't aware. Among many other things. Getting close to being ready to go. You okay, Max? You okay? Come here. Sorry, my dog's looks like he's stuck. He's kind of staring at me. But anyway, I'm getting ready to go. I'm getting close to being ready to go, and it's getting depressing. It's hard not to be scared, but I know I have to stick it out. I do have okay, I thought my dog was stuck. I do have legitimate cause for concern. I scaled my mast yesterday for the first time. Successful. I was 40 feet in the air. I had a nylon tubing safety loop that I had set up as a prusik on the mast as a safety, thinking it would work. And the rope was strung over a stay for, I assume, a cable. But thinking back, it could have been for a pulley, which would not have been engineered to hold the weight that it was asked to hold when I climbed it. And I am very paranoid about safety. I'm deeply concerned about things like this. I'm gonna have to discipline myself to be more careful. I've got no choice. I don't think it'll be a problem. It's just it takes a lot of energy, and I don't have much of that anymore. I don't know how much you can see, but my house, my motorhome where I'm living, is a mess. I do apologize. I am medicated. Non-toxic for the first time. Everything out of Humboldt's toxic with black mold, and it was making me sick. I'm so beaten down. I never thought I'd feel like this again. These are the same feelings I had for a brief period in Oklahoma. When I first moved there, I was bullied a bit, but chiefly from 2nd to 5th grade, I was bullied. The difference is that back then I had colleagues. I had, not colleagues, people I could relate to. Teachers. And some students, like my Vietnamese friends. They became my best friends for a while, till they succumbed to American propaganda. One Jesus freak and the other money freak. The poor are poor because they choose to, and all research is bullshit. Translation: you bore me. I'm too much a capitalist to listen to your tripe, and I don't want to be your friend anymore, so I'm going to make up a reason not to for you to not like me anymore. Anyway. Again, there's just a lot going on. I'm barely able to keep up with it all, and it is making me stronger, but it is so fucking hard to deal with, pardon my language. I want to bawl my eyes out right now, but I'm holding strong. Calling up some of that Viking ancestry. Just muscle through it. Cry in your sleep. Or laugh instead. I don't know. Anyway, I wish I wasn't so out of it, but there's no other way I would have been able to do this. I was so pissed off before this. As my phone doesn't work right out here. I have less access to internet and phone here where the boat is than I've ever had. The antenna doesn't even work consistently. Anyway, I'm making progress on the boat. Aside from nearly killing myself on the rigging, I've devised a way to string halyards through the top of the mast without having to climb up there at all, at a cost of about $50. More if you add the camera. I just run rigid PVC conduit, plastic conduit, polyvinyl chloride is plastic, up the mast, and it's PVC, which is thermal plastic, which means you hit it to a certain temperature and it becomes soft. So you stick a tubing bender inside, the kind that fits perfectly inside. I think it's a 3/8. It fits perfectly inside, and you heat it up and bend the tubing and take the heat away, let it cool, you know, blow on it if you need to, and it takes shape. And you just gotta make the radiuses, you know, no more than about that, so for the fish tape to feed through. And then I made a bend like this, and then back like this, so that, you know, it could be at this direction at the mast, at the maximum of that radius, and shoves the thing right in. The thing is that the mast is here, the pulleys are here, the top of the mast is here. I managed to get the wire under the pulleys, so I gotta go back and do it again and get them over the pulleys, which is difficult because on the other side it wants to go over another stay, and I can't, obviously can't do that. The halyards don't run that way, and I cannot think of a way to get the halyard down from there if I were to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a wireless camera actually to the top, and it's not a very good quality camera. I wish I could have gotten a better quality one, but I'm going to hoist that up there and utilize that to help aim and hopefully make it. Pardon me, I'm very tired. Anyway, I'm just going through a great deal of emotions right now, and the biggest of it is, the biggest thing of it all is that I need to start doing this myself, completely. I need to record these diaries. for no other reason than posterity. And you start backing them up to a waterproof, or a hard drive that I put in a waterproof container, floating with signal, so that in case of my demise, which I'm not anticipating, planning for, or anything. I don't want. That's the last thing I want is my demise. That's why I'm leaving. You understand? That's kind of where the block is coming from. The depression is because it's becoming risky, almost as risky to leave as it is to stay, which is a terrible situation to be in. I mean, it's literally catch-22, literally rock in a hard place, you know, or not literally, but, you know, it's very much a difficult place to be. These memory lapses are not fun either. I don't remember what I was talking about just now. I've been having some odd dreams. Oh. Had been remembering events associated with time I visited somebody in Palos Verdes Estates, right after high school. I think I was about 19 or 20, and I think I recalled a memory of being raped again. I remember it was a large PV house, Palos Verdes Estates. It was called PV in colloquial. Anyway, sorry, this is very difficult to deal with. Anyway, I remember a Zenith television with a chime remote. I remember a basement converted to a living area, entertainment, and I don't want to remember the rest. I don't know what it was. I remember leaving in a hurry. I remember getting down to the bottom into the real world, out of the estates and to a grocery store parking lot. And I remember something about an accident. Not me, someone else, maybe a parking lot accident I witnessed. Or maybe someone, oh yeah, there was someone, I didn't find out till later, but there was someone killed in the same area on the same night. So I can actually track that on the news and look that up. It would be about 91, no, 9. Downey, so that would have been 89, 87 through 89. That narrows it down to 2 years, one murder in Palos Verdes Estates, or in the vicinity. Anyway, yeah, I'm really out of it, as you can tell. But the memory is spotty at best. But it's definitely traumatic. And, I mean, who knows what else I've got in there. I mean, I don't know if I want to think about it. Anyway, I think I'm going to give up trying to find help. I think the searching is causing more problems and giving me more need for help than I would otherwise have. I think I said that right. And I think I'm going to give up socializing altogether. Except incidentally. the grindstone.